Now we are going to see this problem. In crystal ionic compounds, would expect maximum distance between the center of cation and anions. In this case, we have to that is see about the distance between anion and cations. Lithium cesium, they are giving an cation lithium cesium, so it is on a first group. So I write in a first group elements. Cesium has a bigger in size, so biggest cation should be in a cesium. Then they are giving an anion as fluorine, iodine. It is an halogen family: fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. And move down the group, iodine have a biggest size of anions. So the distance they are asking about, the distance between a cation and anion should be higher. So we are easily selected. In this case, in cations case, cesium is in a biggest cations, and iodine is in a biggest anions. The distance between the cesium iodine should be in a very large. So answer is C. Then among the following, one which is the most basics. Before going to these questions, we should know about S block elements are basic oxides. S block elements forms in a basic oxides. B block elements forms in a acetic oxides. Then D block elements forms in a metallic oxides. We should know that. In this case, it is in a zinc, it is in a D block elements, it is in a metal oxide. Then B, magnesium oxide. Magnesium is in a S block elements, it forms in a basic oxide. They are asking about which one is most basic. Have considered an aluminum oxide. Aluminum is in a B block elements, it forms in a base acetic oxides. Then nitric oxide, nitrogen pentoxide, it is also in a B block elements. Nitrogen is in a B block elements, it also forms in a acetic oxide. Here magnesium oxide only forms in a basic oxide. So answer is B. Then the ionization energy of hydrogen atom would be, that is what does mean by ionization? Ionization means we have to remove one of the electrons from an hydrogen atom. At the times and that is if the atoms remove the electron, if the atoms donate the electron, you should have a positive charge. So hydrogen is converted into protons. It's not a hydride ion. Hydride ion is nothing but H minus is an hydride ion. Hydronium ion has H3O plus is called a hydronium ion. So hydrogens, if you are removing one of the electron from hydrogen, we can get a protons. So answer should be in a C, proton. One would expect proton to have very large. That is, one would expect proton should have a very large. That is, proton have a size should be in a very smaller because it's larger than electrons. So charge should be in a very smaller. At the same time, ionization energy is also very low. Then radius of an H plus or proton is very less. We know that hydration energy is always directly proportional to size of cation. If size of cation is increases, hydration energy is increases. Size of the cation decreases, hydration energy decreases. This properties only depends upon a proton. So in this case, the answer should be in a C. Thank you. You should watch our channels and subscribe our channels and follows me.